Welcome to another episode of the Right Hand Man podcast. I'm Tyrese, your host, joined with the other right hand man, Steven and Kareem.
You keep messing
Okay.
with
Oh my God. Yeah, it's just, that's the point where y'all just say hi, man. Damn.
Oh, I did this. I did my
I know.
Right?
It was so late when Steven did it though.
It just
It's gonna look so different going uploading. But
that's fine. I'm like, what?
anyway, for this episode, I think I want to take a pivot from the entertainment side of things because we did 2 screen videos, podcast videos, talked about that like 2 videos in a row. I don't know what I'm doing. But before we get started on our main topic, which I will introduce in a second, I got 2 things to say. First one, we the right hand man are proud partners of W Energy Drink. Put that in the camera real quick. If you don't know what W Energy Drink is, it is a dietary supplement. Oh my God, I can't speak. Dietary supplement with no added sugars, and it's a clean, jitterless energy blend. No heart attack in the cans over here. You drink this for you gaming for increased focus and mental clarity. So if you want your dubs in the game, you get them with W. And use our creator code right hand for 10% off. Clap it up for
shout out W.
Yeah.
Make it W responsible as advertising.
The flavor I got is what's it, dragon fruit? Yeah, sure. Dragon fruit. On the website, w.gg. There's a bunch of flavors you can get on there. What's it like? Caliosicle was just orange dreamsicle, s'mores, fruit punch, grape, strawberry, you name it. They even do collabs with anime, like Frieren and Solo Leveling. But that's enough of that sponsorship right there. Secondly, I think Kareem, you had something to say you wanted to start it off with your shout out.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to say a special shout out to Oscar winners Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan for the movie Sinners. I think that was huge for not only for our community, and just for film in general. I felt like they got it right. Now, as a Sinners fan, they didn't win enough awards, but that's I was particularly a little sad for Delroy. I kind of hoped he got his. I was watching the movie last night / this morning while I was at work, and it was a masterpiece. I'm kind of sad how many people didn't understand that scene where it was like all the different cultures and time eras is coming through there. I saw people not even just outside of our community, the people within our community was very critical because they didn't understand that scene. They thought it was like, I saw some old heads or somebody. They were like, "Oh, they're promoting twerking." I'm like, that was not the point of that video at all, that scene at all. But I just want to say it was dope to see it. Especially Michael B. Jordan. He's been doing a lot of great movies for I don't know forever, in my opinion. I watched him in The Wire, from Veil Station. Veil Station is traumatizing. I see them in that Black Panther. All the great movies. So it was really good. It was really dope to see him get his flowers for Slimmers. I think that was a big win for our community. But I just want to give the credit to them. Mariah Coogler has been amazing since forever. I don't know a bad film. So I just thought that was really dope. But they got one right. So another Oscar, not messing it up.
Yeah, shout out Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan. I know my graphic, I only put Michael B. Jordan. I forgot, but not take anything away from them. Both of them did their thing.
Yeah,
for sure. That's our generation's
from either.
Yeah, that's our generation's. I'm hollering. That's our generation's Spike and Denzel right there. That's their combo.
Hey, we gotta talk about that movie first of all. That movie never existed. That was multiverse.
So
what do you mean? It was fantastic.
All right. Well,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyway, from I mean to say anyway, but to pivot back to our main topic for today. As somebody living life, as just somebody, doing my due diligence, going to vote, scholarly young man, job, working, paying my bills, taxes, free time, social media, gaming, whatever, and just interacting with just people out and about. There is a lot of stupid people in the world,
Yeah.
and stupid people love being stupid. I don't know. I just got to sit with that for a minute. I feel like I'm doing a testimony in church.
Take your time,
Oh
Pastor.
man.
Nah, for
Oh
real.
man, it's I got stories for days, but and just the over encompassing like just this general topic. First thing I saw was I read an article on New York Post. It said that Gen Z is the first generation to be dumber than the last. Gen Z is from what 97 to 2010, I believe.
Something like
It was
that, yeah.
2010. I really feel like it's that younger side of the things. Some people that's born like that's bringing us down. Because in the post, actually I have an article up right here. I'll put it up in a second.
I could definitely see it. I agree with why you putting up the article and everything. I know we are we I don't know. Are we Gen Z? Are we
Yeah,
technically Gen
Technically,
Z?
yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I definitely agree with that. Like trying to buy out. I feel like it's anybody past like anywhere between 05 and 08. Anywhere something went wrong there. I don't know. Like I feel like anybody past that, like I can't say yeah, it's we'll get to it in a second, but go ahead and read that article. I got some things I want to say on that as well.
Oh, yeah, right here, generation 97, 2010. So I got that right. The first generation did worse in school than the generation before them, according to Dr. Jared Cooney Horvath. Sorry if I messed that name up. As first generation modern history score lower on standardized academic tests. Granted, I know standardized tests aren't the best indicator of intelligence with people, but if this is the first time in history that this happened, I do think that's a cause for concern.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to read everything on the article, but I mean it goes to say that one of the big things why this happened is because y'all on that damn phone.
Oh
it's
yeah.
the a TikTok, Snapchat, tablets. Just you got a screen in your face the entire time. And I'm not gonna say I live on my phone, but I mean I also like to. I think I can put it down, especially with something going on. Uh, man, I mean, what y'all think about that?
I
I got a
mean,
couple things to say. But Steve, you
yeah,
want
I agree. You said stupid people like to be stupid, and I think the biggest problem with that is that stupid people don't like to be stupid quietly. They got to be loud and stupid. They got to let everyone around them know how stupid they are. It can't just be a stupid opinion and just like scutter to the back. They got to run up to the front of the line and be like, "Hey, this stupid thing? I agree." It's never just quiet. They're loud and stupid, and then when they get called out for being stupid, they just continue to get louder and louder, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think also in the article it talked about how uh this we're the dumbest generation. We're the first generation to be dumber than the last, and with that, we don't think we're dumb. They said the smarter you think you are, the dumber you are. Like you always got something to learn. There's always somebody smarter, richer, everything
Mhm.
better than you. But yeah, this goes to what you were saying. Just loud and proud. of just spreading misinformation before I get to that. Go ahead, Kareem.
Yeah. I was gonna say, so especially on the standardized tests and everything, I will say while the advancement of technology has been helpful in some things, it has been extremely like harmful and detrimental. Harmful is the word I'm trying to use this one to. To future generations, like I could say, like I know we were just talking about earlier, I said the upper half or the first half of Gen Z, we still had a lot of experiences of going outside. I really like to now. I'll admit I wasn't, always the biggest fan of outside. I was definitely more of a gamer. But I still, we still know what it was like to be not have a phone thrown in our face before the age of like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like we
Mhm.
know it's socialize a little bit better. We understand meaningful connections and like people hanging out with people in person and everything. But we were also that first generation got introduced to like the iPhones and the iPads and everything. But we used it more of like it was like, oh, it was a cool addition to our lives. It wasn't really like our primary source of entertainment. But for now, like I noticed it even when my baby sister was born in '08. Um we didn't like just throw a phone at her early, but like I noticed like she was pretty young when she got introduced to like all this new form of technology now, and I'll be seeing there's an internet there's friends I know personally who have children, or family members who I know children. That's their way of shutting their children up nowadays. Is that like just run an iPad in front of them? Like I think to be fair to this to our generation, a lot of parents are not caring as much as much. They really teach teachers. They really are treating teachers like second parents nowadays. Like there's not a lot of our homework being done. I get personally test myself. My parents was on me 24/7 about everything. He was writing stuff down at home. He was reading books. They was arguing about homework and everything. They made sure you knew how to act right in public school. Like it wasn't like a lot of children, they don't know that like their parents don't give them any type of attention for a home. So they go to these public school areas, they don't know how to act. Teachers are trying to deal with how to juggle like 30 students, per class, and stuff like that. Like it's really hard for teachers. I really do sympathize. They deserve to be paid a lot more. That's a whole different topic right there. But to be fair to them, that's a part of the reason. Another thing though, we say like loud and wrong. That is something that is I'm gonna get almost irrationally mad at stupid shit. Like I know stuff that doesn't make sense. They watch this stuff like they watch it. And I think what made me less angry it's not just the fact that they're like loud and wrong. They're almost like willfully ignorant, which is kind of another thing that like blows me. Like you can try to throw points on people like, no, this is it because this. They don't want to hear scientific proof or proof of the article. They ain't trying to hear none of that. They are so caught up in their what they feel like is facts and opinions. That their emotional attachment to some of these topics. As I don't know, Tyrese, I've got into a couple people online over this stuff that's just wrong. I'm just like, no, like I'm not trying to make you feel bad for being wrong. There's proof. There's articles to prove. Read this. Nah, and then they throw some stupid excuse out there to essentially not like read it because like they said not only loud and wrong, they're not willing to change their opinion. They're not willing to learn more to like possibly learn. Oh, I might be wrong about this. Like it's just
They already made up their mind about something.
Mhm.
exactly. It's like and it concerns me a lot because I do feel like a lot of keyboard warriors. I like to call them. You know what I'm saying? Like this generation, I noticed they throw out a lot of like internet terms that they see like they'd be like, "Listen, what's the new like phrase for the month?" Like people be throwing out random stuff and people just overly use it and don't know what it means. And they're like, "Oh, this is that." And I'm like, "No, that's not." Like I think someone was what's the word? It's like there's I've seen different ones. It'd be people be throwing out like they be using colorism wrong, misogyny wrong, misandry wrong. Um performative wrong. That's when they've been blowing me recently. They think everything's performative. I'm like, well, how's it performative? Like, what's a
Just
Pastor Matt
call
looked up a word that he didn't understand. Oh, he could performative for reading. Like, what are we talking about right now? I'm like, what? It's just
calling everybody narcissists. I'm like, hey man,
yeah, narcissist is another one that's annoying me, especially as a psych major. That one blows me because they don't ever use it right. And I'm just like, oh my god,
I
like
was like, I'm pretty sure like that's the thing that's only like diagnosed to like was like 1% of like the population. Everybody
like
can't be a narcissist. Like I think they just terrible people. Sure, I guess like they like that, but I like that's an actual like
yeah,
mental health thing.
and narcissism is broken down in like 4 different categories. So like it's not like something that people are just like I don't know. It's that's I just feel like it's annoying, it's harmful. And then there's like they throw out like not to deny that, but some things though is just labeled as abuse or like manipulation, which I don't like that word being, misused incorrectly because of how serious those things are. And it's like they just be tossing us up, oh, this is abuse, this is he's trying to manipulate them. I'm like, I don't that's not what's going on. And I'm like, it's just it's bad. It's bad out here. And then it's like and I know I'm gonna keep rambling, sorry, one last thing. I was like social media kinda promotes this type of like dumb behavior and dumb usage of these words because now you can get paid off interactions and views and stuff like that. So if you throw in keywords or engagement words or what I like to call them, what you know is gonna get you likes and everything, people's gonna have the likes and the money. I don't really care about what it means. Then you try to press somebody about like, oh, I'm just trolling anyway. I wasn't being serious. Why you get so mad about it? I'm just like, there are very young people because hey, one thing I realized is what made me feel old as heck. I saw that trend on TikTok. He was like, "This is what I'm gonna start doing." I think you might
Oh,
know. He was doing. He was like, "Before I get to any argument with y'all, who was the MVP when you were born?" Oh my gosh, I'm seeing people say Derrick Rose, Stephen Curry. I'm like, that's 2015. Derrick Rose is
hmm
2012. I'm over like I'm 1999, and I'm just like, oh my god, there's so
yeah.
stuff. I'm like, come on, what are you
Unfortunate
arguing?
MVP for our year.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like that. Like, yeah. I'm talking about the finals
Who
MVP
was
that year.
MVP
Sick.
all year? Who was MVP all year? Who was that?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
cool.
are 99. Get out of here, get out of here, man. Get it, whatever,
You
whatever.
good?
But
Who was MVP your year?
It was a horrible person all year.
you said was a horrible person?
It was, yes, Mr. 13 himself.
I think both got the same MVP then, no? No,
I think
I don't
it
blame
might.
them, but like,
I don't know, bro. I'm looking at it right now, bro. You was born 98?
Yeah. Or I might
My
get my
bad, I put
years
your
wrong. I
year out
might
there.
be.
My bad.
I'm fine.
I know 99.
uh,
Did he
nah,
win too?
nah, it was Michael Jordan, 98, bro.
Regular season
Where
or
did Mr.
finals?
13 from?
Both. That's what it say. I'm on ESPN.
That's crazy work. I could have swore. Maybe maybe I am getting the years wrong.
Like,
Because I know that was one of
but
the big
point
things
is,
about. Yeah.
my fault, my fault. I'm gonna let you go. But the point
No, you
is,
good.
the
You
point
good.
I'm trying to make it was like they're very young and impressionable people who don't know the difference. But people are like, they don't understand the rage baiting, the trauma thing. And people I think are really serious. Like one thing that annoys me is that like you will see a like or you see a post get like 100,000 likes is the dumbest thing ever. But because people see that it has a lot of likes, they take it as like a socially accepted fact. What I'm saying, like they take it as socially acceptable to believe this thing. Like I'll be seeing, be honest, dumbass Trump followers. Whenever that man posts something, he got thousands, 100Ks of likes. And people are like, if you don't know better, you think, oh, because a lot of people like this, it's like like a socially agreeable, universally agreed opinion. And it's like, no, it's not. Like, don't take the likes. How many people like it for right at all? But yeah, it's just it's bad out here. It's really bad.
Another example of that post getting a lot of likes. I saw something the other day. Someone was saying the thing that they didn't like about Sinners was the fact that Michael B mows down the Klan at the end. And their reasoning was, I think that the Klan should have come at night, and for one moment, the vampires and the black folks should have teamed up and took the Klan out together and then let the black folks back inside and then continued the movie. And I'm like, what narrative sense does that make?
That fucks up the
In
That
what,
ain't
story.
the whole purpose of the movie.
like, first off, why would the vampires let them go back in? What are you dumb or are you stupid? Like, what are
Right,
we
like
doing here?
you. If anything, Riddick would have. He wasn't joining with nobody. But he would have taken them out and would have just added more people to his army to go after the people. That would have been counterproductive. That would have
Exactly.
messed up the entire flow of the movie. Like, at what point would it make sense? Let's put our differences aside to take out the play. Get out of here. That's just
I don't know who y'all think the Klan is, but they just regular fucking people. They just regular dudes. It's your
bro.
neighbor, the firefighter, police department. Well, police department is actually KKK. Was it
Mhm.
NYPD? That's what they.
Like, I mean,
Mhm.
I think at several stages they were actually like members, but like
But I'm like, man, I think they are somewhat immortal vampires. Dude got his face shot off. He's still in there jigging. Like what? Like I don't understand what y'all thought. Like why would the vampires need help? They were just gonna kill them by themselves. And guess what? Now they got more soldiers.
yeah, they just. But if you ever watch, like, kind of remind me like that what you just mentioned to me, kind of remind me like this. Not to spoil too much if you haven't seen it before. Really. Like Game of Thrones, they have like this army of the dead. The dude wipes out the entire village, but then re-rises them because they're dead now. So he's like he has his more soldiers. I just would have felt like what Remick would have ended up doing
Yeah.
with the by that. So it just doesn't make any sense. But
Because at
yeah,
that point,
no. So
it almost would have felt
go
like
ahead.
a competition because folks inside would have been trying to killing them. The vampires would have tried to convert them. So like they're not really teaming up at that point either. Like it
Yeah,
just
it's
didn't
just
Who
make any
gonna get
one.
the
sense.
blacks first and the Asian ones? Who gonna
Pretty
get
much.
them first? We
Yeah.
want the culture. No, I'm sorry.
But you were saying that you just said that tweet got like a whole bunch of likes and everything too, or what were you
Yeah,
saying about it? Like,
it was. I think it had like 150,000 likes, and I'm like, there's no shot that many people agree with this. There's no shot.
and like that's another thing too that's like annoying and hard to see is like lack of like like I don't know, people can't look outside. Then I don't say look outside themselves, but they're not really trying to understand some of these important things and what they represent. I know like Black Panther caught a lot of black for some reason for lack of representation in their movies, and it was like, oh, we should have, they're like, where's the Mexican representation? Where's this? Where's this? I'm like, where's like, there's somebody being mad about like, I don't know, whether enough white people down there, or they didn't like how they're talking about like America and their like role and how black and how Wakanda was like kind of like secluded and that they didn't want to mess with the world. They got like someone had a big problem with that. And I'm just like, y'all not like, what did y'all come here for the movie? Like, what are y'all missing? Like, I don't know. I don't know. There's definitely a word I'm looking for. I can't think of it now. But yeah, it just
And my thing is when it comes to Twitter, since we mentioned that Twitter much, as I feel like I've seen a lot of misinformation, people just engagement forming just to try to get some money out of it.
yeah.
But it's a lot of bad things, that happens at Twitter. I'm still calling it Twitter. When after Elon bought it,
Yeah.
like a lot of bad things we see, like just people just trying to get a quick buck out of it. But one of the good things I say is community notes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, they be
Especially about
quick.
any
Oh my god, it'd be funny. And they even show give like readers added context, and I think it'd even show like links to some that people like put
Mhm.
like on in there. Like it gives
yeah.
like detailed information. Like I think fucking Elon got community noted. I said, damn, dude,
Not kind on. But
this is false. Like,
yeah.
yeah, I think even like actually, I was gonna say Grok, but Grok is actually, man, that's its own thing, an AI.
Mhm.
And it'd
chatbot.
be wrong too.
Yeah,
That's
that's
another thing.
his chat like Grok be I don't know if y'all know this, but I think it was probably last month or January. I know it was this year where people were using Grok to like God, the apartment just shook. My bad. People were using Grok to like if a woman posted some pictures and they
Mhm.
would like Grok undress her. And not
Yeah.
only that, that is just awful in itself. But they were also telling Grok to undress like children.
Yep.
So they had to like take Grok off to like fix that issue.
Mhm.
I'm like, bro, like not only y'all stupid, y'all weird. Like, what is wrong with y'all?
Yeah. The AI. There's another thing back to probably why a lot of like um the scores are lower nowadays academically and everything too. I know especially we was in college during COVID when it happened, so we know the how online schooling and everything changed a lot of stuff. Even my still sister who in her last year of high school now, like they still do online schooling for some things as well. I think I'm sorry, I hope I'm not speaking correctly. But I think there's some where they still do that, where it's still have to be used on moments. I think like ChatGPT, everything. Like people don't even care to try to learn and do stuff on their own now. It's like, "Oh, I could just type it in here." Like I'll be like back to the Grok thing. I've been seeing people use Grok for the littlest stuff. We'll be like, "Object fruit," and he's like, "Grok, what does this mean?" Grok, explain the context. And you look at Grok, and he don't know what the heck is going on. He's like, "I think this is." I'm like, "Wow." I'm like, "You just people die." Mike, stop using like learning takes practice, and learning takes like application as well. Going into ChatGPT to get a quick answer, especially when ChatGPT and AI can still mess up information. Like you see people who use ChatGPT on papers and everything, and it's like they to be tapped. It'll tap out, a pretty decent paper, but if you have to like go through it yourself to make sure they don't have any errors.
Mhm.
Everything. Some people really just be copy and pasting, and they don't check it themselves, and it just be a lot of like dumb stuff. Things, but
I see um when people use like Grok for shit. I'm definitely well, I don't have Grok because I don't pay for Twitter. I'd definitely be guilty of of like, oh, what does this mean? And I'm gonna be like, let's Google it. I'm like, oh yeah, my bad. But yeah, I'll be trying to like we have. I think most people have in 2026. You have an iPhone. You have some type of smartphone where you
yeah,
can just at the click of just a quick Google search, just in your pocket. You don't have to go to no library or computer or anything. You can just look that up on your phone for pretty much anything. And then you got to do like the most deep dive like search. But just to like, if you don't know what a word mean, right here. You want a recipe? It's right there. Trying to just fact check something right real quick. It's right there, just in your pocket. Uh, I, I think that's really what the most like. What's more annoying about the Grok thing? Like, man, y'all be searching the simplest thing. Is this true, bruh? It would have took the same amount of time. Like, you would have got your answer. You wouldn't have to wait on AI. You wouldn't have had to ask AI. You
yeah,
could have just did that yourself. You would have already had the
Mhm.
answer. I was like that just feeds into the people that's getting, the money for just posting misinformation or just anything stupid thing on Twitter.
yeah.
So it's just a whole like cycle within itself. Oh, we been really just going in on Twitter. Uh,
I mean,
It's
as a whole, though,
bro, it's bad. Twitter is
yeah. As a whole, the whole AI thing be throwing me off because, like, I don't know if y'all have ever seen the tweets. It's like the John Barenthal clip where he's like wiping his face and looks exhausted, and they'll be like, "Oh, this is probably how folks felt writing essays before Chat GPT." And I'm like, "No, we used to crank out essays in like a day and keep it pushing. Like it
right. Yeah,
was."
ain't nothing to do.
We used to have to do the test where you had to write the 5 paragraphs in an hour and a half, and you had to make it make sense. Ain't none of this.
He
Hey,
was
Chat
handwriting stuff
GPT.
at one point.
Yeah, Chat GPT, can you take these facts and turn it into 7 paragraphs for me? No, we just wrote it and kept going.
Right.
I am trying to say like all AI is bad per se. I do think that people that don't want to do the work themselves and corporate greed is really the bad thing when it comes to AI because you have all these AI data centers. Corporate greed. They trying to get ahead of the game, and that I think his AI set to lose like $14 billion this year.
Yeah.
So they did double down. Let's build some more. Let's take the water from the poor people, or just from the people in general, and then cool that off. And you just got to. It's funny too because we have AI because of corporate greed and also like stupid people. Right there, captured at the bottom. Stupid
Yeah.
people, and they're set to lose that money is because people aren't using AI for its intended purposes. Like they thought people was going to use it for like a bunch of other things. Instead, we get, hey, Grok, is this true? Hey, Grok, take her clothes off. Hey, Grok, make her head turn to the right. That's it. That's what people. Hey, Grok, make me a quick video game. Like, all right, bro, like
Right.
nobody's buying that. Like that's what people are
I bet
using
some
AI
people.
for. They don't know what to use it for, and that's you think that's fault as for the people not doing their own research and also
Yeah.
for the companies not marketing the thing correctly. But I'm waiting for a let this go. Let this AI thing go. It ain't never. It's I don't think it's going to take off for in our lifetime at least.
Yeah.
It's just
I think
stupid.
AI. My fault. I didn't cut you off.
You
But
good? You good? I'm done.
I feel like AI had a lot of potential to be good and useful, but it's just kind of like you said. It's just being used for whatever. But it's like especially people like in the corporate world now they're trying to replace human beings with AI, and that's always kind of thing for AI. Maybe like technology has always told me like what's them?
You hear that?
Yeah, I hear that.
Like right on the wall.
I was like,
Dang.
they
Oh
like
my God.
break through your roof, but like no,
What's
like
up?
it's technology has always kind of replaced people in a certain sense now, but AI has like increased that a lot. They're trying to like I don't know. There's a lot of jobs I feel like will be better with people there that they're just trying to replace. And it's like even like AI nowadays, I learned that you can like some jobs automatically reject you based off if AI don't like the resume or if it's like something like that. So there's a lot of people, and I think, uh, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we're at an all-time high of job loss, right? Like I'm pretty sure the job market is
Yep.
at
I
its
think
worst, and
yeah.
now I mean I wonder how
I'm blaming your president for this, man.
who president?
Yup.
Y'all president.
Who
That's what I
ain't
blame
my
for.
president?
I blame y'all president.
Wait, what's
No.
that mean? No, no, sir. I do not claim that man. No, not at all. But yeah, no, I noticed like I'm pretty sure that plays a factor into it because
Mhm.
someone did like they proved it. They're like I sent an application, it got rejected like a couple of minutes or seconds later, and it was like they showed it was like AI just like it just accepts and rejects certain things. So like I feel bad definitely for people who can't find a job, but I wonder how much AI is playing a factor into it. Also, I'm like,
Mhm.
you might have to start calling up people yourself. But hey, I put this application. Like, if you take a look at yourself, but like, y'all getting rejected for stuff. Y'all claim that y'all need help with, but and you mentioned my Oompa Loompa for president, right? Like, so, that kind of lead me
Come on
to
now. That's mean to
whenever
Oompa
we was talking about
Loompas. Come on now.
you guys, my fault, my fault. I didn't mean to disrespect them like that. I didn't mean to hurt their feelings. Whatever you want to call that thing that we got sitting in the White House. It kind of like wanted me to go to like I don't think the next episode. It might be the same type of topic of um the danger of spreading misinformation as well. Like he is notorious for that, of spreading false narratives and just outward just lying about stuff. Like just like I don't know, but like how people will really just lie just to spin their own narratives and to like whether they knowingly, I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing because of like how he knows how to affect people and rile people up. Like you see that a lot on social media as well, and just people they know what they're doing because there's some people like this is factually true that such and such boom boom boom, but it's not factually true at all. But they just know that most people won't look it up themselves.
Mm.
People just take their word for it. Like there's just one thing that I saw.
I'm here.
Um,
I'm here.
it was about like let's talk about like slavery and who like this person is slave. It was factually true that things like that black women protested for writing more or fought back against slave masters than black men did. And I was like, that would prove it incorrect. But it was like the amount of people liked that TikTok. It was in the comments, yes, like saying they agree and everything. I'm like, even if it's factually wrong, people have their own narratives and people have their own biases. Why do information themselves and disagree with it? Like people like, and Trump is bad for that too. Like, that's how he became president, in my opinion. Like, he knows
It's
half the stuff. I mean, he might not know. He might be dumber than all think. But like he's saying so. He knows there's a group of people out there who feel a certain way about marginalized groups and minority groups out there. He get to say whatever. He knows they're going to support him, even though this stuff doesn't make any logical sense whatsoever. It's not factually true, but like it's dangerous because they're again, many people are very impressionable. They don't know, like some of them don't know better. I can't. It's hard for me to fully blame the younger generation because they are at the age where they feel like they can suppress their adults with others in their
mhm.
lives. And I'm like, it's sad 'cause at the point you really can't. Like you can't do it. Like as we got older, adults are these big ass children. In my opinion, like they some of them don't really grow mentally at all. There's some people
Yeah.
who are still 16. I deal with people in customer service all the time. Like I can tell you peaked in high school, not just in life, but like up here. You haven't. There's nothing different about you. Yeah. Sorry.
It's
I don't
been
know. Go ahead.
it's really sad to like see like the state of thing. Like I don't know if it was just because I'm older or I wasn't noticing things when I was younger, but like even growing up, like even my classes in school, elementary school, middle school, high school, they will have all these like political like things like showing. They show us that in classes, and it felt like it was like taken a lot more serious,
Yeah.
even if they still the plan to ruin our lives type thing was still going on. It
Mhm.
still looked like they was at least like taking this seriously. Now you got I don't know if it was White House that was tweeted that or Homeland Security. But it was ICE and they put it to like the music of Pokemon. So they say gotta catch them all, and they're catching illegal
Yeah.
aliens.
Yeah.
I say this in quotation for aliens, undocumented people.
Yeah.
Um, and I would say why would y'all like what is wrong with y'all? Why would y'all put that? Like, who thought of this? Like to do that? Like they thought that was funny. Like it just I don't know. It just feel like everything is just for like. I was telling myself I want to stop cussing. I know I cussed like 3 4 times, but like I feel like everything is just like shits and giggles. We're not taking
Yeah.
anything serious, and,
Mhm.
and I myself I don't like to like be over serious person. Like if things
Really?
getting too hard,
You a jokester? You don't have to be.
oh yeah,
That's crazy.
I
give me a
don't
second.
know.
Clap it up for him, man. So I can get playing. Yeah, clap it up for him. In fact, you know what? In fact, I got something else.
Laugh track is crazy. Laugh track is crazy.
Since y'all on that damn body.
This man
Yeah,
got jokes.
yeah, this definitely gonna be one of the shorts. Man, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I just feel like people we're not taking anything serious. And I was like, when I'm at work and just hearing like coworkers saying like, "Ah, man, I'm not into the politics stuff." I'm like, "Well, I'm not into it either." But if everything I see from this, well, okay, let me make sure that's true. And it's, yeah, man, y'all trying to retire? Y'all can't retire.
Yeah.
Like, y'all might as well get used to the idea of not retiring. Y'all gonna work your whole lives. Damn.
Mhm.
Like, why would I? Bro, like, I'm hearing, family members. I'm not gonna say nobody. I mean, my family members say, like, oh, support Trump. He funny, but they didn't vote anyway. So I was like, why are we having this conversation from? I'm like, it's just people coming to me saying things that they don't know what they're talking about, or just laughing at things because they think it's funny. Like, look, I ain't gonna say that I I definitely didn't go to school for uh politics, but it ain't very hard to find the things that's affecting your lives. I'm saying, like, you gotta, we just gotta survive.
Mhm.
We gotta do that anyway. Why would I want to make that harder on myself? Like, yeah, I gotta survive anyway. I'm already working, doing like that. I'm paying for my life. I pay my taxes.
Yeah.
I buy my food. I pay my bills. My entertainment, socialize, everything to be a functioning member of society and to make myself somewhat, happy to continue doing it. If I'm already doing it and I got to do that after, they ruin our lives, why would I want them to ruin my lives? Like, I got to do that anyway, and then it's going to be harder. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah. There's a lot of people. Um, it's sad too because I know some people try to. There is a race issue into effect and with such in this political environment nowadays. But there are some people in our own communities who like I've seen agree with Trump. Maybe not like, and I know some people who have voted for him. Not a lot of it's based on because they did not do their own research. A lot
Mhm.
of things are happening today, like with Clinton Project 2025. Like if you read about it, none of this stuff should really surprise you, like at all. Like there's a lot of people. Oh, well, we didn't vote for this. Yes, the fuck you did. If you might not know you did. Sorry, I forgot. You might not know you did, but this is exactly what you voted for. If you've done the research, I'd rather if you don't. Because when I asked them about it, they're like, "Well, I didn't really do my research about it. I don't really watch the news and everything." And I'm like, "Then I would rather you just not vote at all. If you don't know what you're talking about, you can just be like, okay, I can agree with certain points, then just leave it alone because you are affecting. They're directly responsible for what's going on today. I put all the blame on them. I'm sorry, you ain't getting no. Well, I didn't know. That's on you. You shouldn't put that ballot in if you didn't know. You should have let them know.
Mhm.
Stop being
Uh,
informed. I got my fault. I don't know. What was that?
were you done?
No, I was gonna say just one last thing. I got you brought up something else good, but I'm not gonna talk about that right now. I'll wait till after you go. But one last thing on like this older black man, he had his personal opinions on the LGBTQ community and how he's worried about how they're gonna affect the schools and everything like that, and the lives of the children and everything like that. And he was like, well, I got what I wanted out of voting for Trump. I was like, what was that? He was like, the stuff you talk about the schools, I want them to take some of them lessons out, and I think he was worried about like the bathrooms and stuff like that. And I'm like, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think any of that stuff has changed, has it? Like, I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure, like,
I mean, even then, like, what would the change be? Just unisex bathrooms? We have
well,
that. We've been had those things. That's already
Yeah.
existed.
thank you. And he was worried about that, and he was worried about like trans genders in sports like that and the unfairness and stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay, cool. I said, but did your like essentially 1% of what you didn't even get, but like possibly could have gotten out of your vote for him, would that outweigh everything else that he planned on doing? Like everything else has been bad. Like there's like human rights violations. It's essentially like they're being committed. Like people are like, I mean, I said, are you happy? Did you get what you wanted out of that? I was like, 'cause this is all on you at this point. You voted for the man.
Exactly.
This is your fault. Like, all these people in ICE, everything that's the mistreatment of women, people in our own community who are being abused. I mean, we've been going through hell for years, but it's like, like everything that's worse, we're gonna keep continuing to increase. It's on you. Like you did not do your own community a favor. You didn't even do your own family because he has daughters. You didn't do your daughter a favor.
Yeah.
You were so focused on your own, like, sorry, what am I saying?
No, you good. That's the thing that gets
I'm
me.
on. I'm like,
That
you
that's
have people in your life that you claim to care about, and you just put them in a worse spot. Go ahead, go for it. Yeah, go ahead.
that's what gets me. I don't understand how someone it might not directly affect them, but to have someone in your personal life that you know that it could affect and still be like, yeah, let's go with that. It's perfectly fine. Like it's never made sense to me to be like, don't get me wrong, I love myself. I'm arguably myself's biggest fan, but I'm not I'm not thinking, man, that's only gonna affect my mom and my sisters, so it don't matter. I'll be all right. Like, no, I like you love the people around you, so you should care about what's gonna happen in their lives. Like I don't know.
No, I agree. So I'm like, and that kind of raises. So I've seen some of the stuff that
Yo, who told you to eat on this podcast?
you told you talking to me. Hey, my business, man.
Damn.
Like I need to hear me chewing.
No,
But
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute.
I eat all day. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. But like, I saw some of the comments that Charlie Kirk made before he passed. A lot of stuff he said, like even one, like, and for a man who has a wife and daughter that you claim to love, that's another thing. A lot of people, misogynistic people for sure, they have more possess. They treat someone as possessions, excuse me, an actual love, but we'll just go by, you claim to love them, then you go all against your best interests. Like you put them in a worse spot. Like you set them up for all the worst people in the world to not only have their way with them, but to get away with the crime that they could possibly do.
Mhm.
That is so backwards in my head. Like I'm like, you can't. Like you're so focused on whatever internal thing that this idiot of a president may resonate within you, that you are willing to go against everybody in your own personal life that you claim to care about, just because he emotionally has some attachment to you. And it's insane.
My favorite thing to do.
That's an old black man thing right
I
there.
know. Yeah, fuck it, one more time.
Oh wow, wait, what Delta do? He was like, right. Dang, it's crazy. Yeah, this stuff like this old be on my mind. I had something else. Harry said a good point too. You brought up a point about, you said you were talking about Twitter and how like I think it was like Homeland Security or the White House. They all tweet out some out of pocket stuff, but they claim that, especially with Trump with the whole Obama's monkeys meme or whatever is going on. He claimed that I don't know that the airport was I don't know what his excuse was, but like the mistake. But Homeland Security has also tweeted out some crazy stuff too. Something that I know my pops has brought it up. People in Nation of Islam have brought up as well. It was like there's one thing, if there is any benefit to um this man becoming president, is that they call it the mask of civility is being thrown off people's faces. There's a lot of people who are in power, like we talked about for a minute, like KKK members in the police department. Well, they're in the police department. You know, they're people in the Supreme Court and higher forms of government. Now they feel more empowered because they have a lot of people value like they treat the president as a god right now. Like that's the
Mhm.
king. He wants he's shown sometimes that he feels like he's king. But they have now this dude who empowers all their internal racial beliefs and everything now. So it's like some people are like it's not even about mistakes or just feel like, oh, they're just just being said to be silly. No, some people really believe this stuff. Like they're really like they feel more empowered to be their true worst self. Like a lot of any you've seen any Matt MAGA members or anybody who support him, like they've been more empowered and emboldened than ever since he's become president the first time, he ran the second time, this most recent time as well. Like it's these past couple, I guess 10 years, I guess it's a whole total of 10 years, have been in my opinion, you start to see people's true selves start coming out. Who they
Mhm.
really are, really side with. Even I don't want to say this word, it's a bad word towards all people. Cut this out if you
Are you
want
talking
to, you can
about
leave it
this
out.
the
Yeah,
striped
cool.
animal?
Yeah, man, boy, look, Coon's been popping out in my opinion.
Coons.
I'm about to say, look, they've been
That's a
popping out
short right there,
hard.
right there.
The people who have that like who really hate themselves and have that strong sense of black inferiority and white supremacy, who really want to be close to white people. Like who's that one dude? It makes me laugh at this one, but he was so dumb. The one dude was on the plane and he had that shirt on
Ah,
and he
Mhm.
was just
And
watching
he
everybody
he had his
live.
fist puffed out and yeah, you see me?
Like he was like
Yeah.
begging for approval. Like I was like, oh my god. I'm like, bro, y'all are just. But they've been waiting on someone like Trump to come in so they can
Mhm.
show their ass. The other times, but just been begging for somebody like him. So I'm like, it's a lot of people who are just been itching to show their true self. Now they got somebody in the highest seat of power who like essentially enables and encourages them. Because you see, how many people like got pardoned for their crimes that were
Mhm.
like people and who like
Them January 6 folks.
yeah, I think they got
yeah.
for
Now a lot of them get locked back up again for like, but a lot of them was crazy. I mean, of them were actual pedophiles. Well, I guess it could be
Yeah.
crazy when you think about it, but a lot of them are pedophiles.
shit, pedophilia and also breaking into the was it White House? Like this is
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Like
yeah,
this shit-
that's
I
insane. I'm like, bro, like,
yeah, fuck if you agree
see
with me or not. You breaking into my house. Well, what was going on here?
I
That's what
I
tell
like,
was
you that
talking
you
about it with my
they fucked up for that thing that you did. Oh man, I keep cussing. Next one, I swear it's gonna be zero. I'm gonna
I
cuss counter.
I was
It's gonna be zero.
I'll be talking about it with my grandfather because my grandfather's 101 years old. He done seen a lot, lived through a lot, been through a lot.
hey,
We
Shout out to that man.
let's
I ain't
go.
gonna put the sound on.
we talk about Herschel Walker. He was running for office, and Trump was this is my guy, this is my guy. Soon as he lost, we ain't heard nothing about Herschel since then. That man, that orange excuse of a man, is going to have black people around him as long as it benefits him. As soon as it doesn't,
Literally.
kicks him to the curb.
Ain't no
And
Nicki Minaj being played around me.
hey, I was about to say there's a lot of celebrities that people in our community looked up to that are showing their showing their ass too. Like they like not all money is good money. So some people I don't know, some people really just looking for a dollar bill, but some people in my opinion, they probably do believe in that stuff. Like I've seen Sexy Red, Nicki Minaj, Nelly, Snoop, I think,
Ludacris.
Mm-hmm.
Ludacris. Some of
Snoop.
them are backing out.
Uh,
Yeah, like some of them backing out now because the internet got on them. They're like, "Oh no, it's not really well doing it for." I'm like,
Shit. My goat could never.
ever Green World,
And
Cole,
Ben speaking out. Yeah,
Grandville.
that's an interview 10 years ago. He talking about shit. I'm like, oh wow, this the most you tell this nigga went to college.
Yeah, but it's still like it's a lot of people are showing their ass about it now. Like who they really represent and where well, what's that one? What's that boxer name? Crawford. Was it Crawford? He's
Terrence
like, now we
Crawford.
know your character. Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
was like, well, now we know your character. Like one dude, I forgot what he said in response to him. He said, for this amount of money, I'll do whatever. He was like, okay, well, now we know your character. Like
And
that,
his
bro, that's
face
been
changed.
hitting me. Bro, he was like, just he got real quiet. I'm like, bro, you are a lot of y'all will exploit yourself, but the way y'all be talking, I'm like, just let people talk. Let people ramble on. They will tell themselves every time. Just give them time. And yeah, like it's like a lot of people are showing 50 Cent was another one you know, that definitely. But yeah, it's a lot of people who are showing their where their true values and morals are at, especially now. Like that's why you never, you know, idolatry and other political side. You idolize people in the first place. So one big thing is stuff like this is gonna let you down, or you know, like don't do that. So like a lot of people idolize, oh my gosh, how could they? I'm like, wait, they're human beings. They're not anybody who's above all. They're not like perfect people. So for y'all to be like, what's your nigga now, man? Them work places and deep psychosis. Oh, but like it's crazy, bro. It's just, yeah.
Well, that's what I said. I said, well, what if, not even, my bad, Anna, but like just seeing, like, what if your favorite celebrity, well, they won't be. And if they was, cut off. Shit. Like, that's simple as that. I don't know that nigga. I know that man. Like, I enjoy, the messages, the music, the character. But if that's all a facade and your true character come out and I don't like it, cool. I'm quick. I go, I guess. Would it be a little sad? Like, dang, man.
Right.
To think you know somebody that you saw on screen. But
Yeah.
like,
Thank you, nothing
like,
like never met in person, had a conversation.
yeah,
What after that? Never
yeah,
be clear
man.
though. Like, I don't think so. Like they've been like, especially with the whole like the files and everything. They're like, oh well, what if you saw a Democratic person in the files? Yeah,
Bye.
I
Like,
got arrested too. Like, what are we talking about? Like, it's not about size. It's not about race. It's about like human rights, human violations are being committed. It's about like the crimes against humanity that are are being committed by people of high power. If you ever got yourself involved with that stuff, you are a horrible human being. You deserve to be cut off and deserve the worst thing that happens to you. Like, I'm sorry. Whatever karma the world decides to give you, you deserve it. I'm sorry. Like, stuff like that is insane. Yeah, that's a really big thing. Like, my people really think it's about Republican versus Democrat or black versus white. I'm like, no, no. Like,
Yeah,
I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bump them too. Like, get up out of here. It's crazy.
this podcast really took a political turn, and that's how fast uh politics quotes is really intertwined with just your everyday life. Whereas you just
Yeah.
going to work, going outside to walk your dog, paying your bills, taxes, playing video games. Like people say, I don't know nothing about politics. I don't like to get involved. You're already involved just by being alive. It's like
Yeah.
intertwined. You can't really separate the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want a TV show or something without or a video game without politics, it probably won't be a good video game or TV show. You want to be like, what are you going to be watching? Nothing. You're gonna be watching the fucking sun go down.
because
But
y'all know, with me being the political major, this like the last 10 years have been
Everything.
it's been fascinating. It is the last 10 years.
Yeah.
It's like it was one of those things. Like I got into politics in high school. Like that was kind of what I was leaning towards. I didn't expect the 10 years to go like this. I did not expect all this to happen. So like it's been like
Yeah. Yeah.
I say not even just as a political science major, but as our age group, I'm kind of tired of life changing events happening every like 4 weeks. Can we get a break? Like I feel like we need a nap. Like just let us rest for a little
Bro,
bit.
I saw this one TikTok where this dude, I might have sent it to you, I don't remember. But he was like listing off all the life events that we've endured. For some people, before the age of 40, but for us, it's before we even turned 30. Like all this stuff happened in our lifetime. And then, which kind of plays to, I don't know how long you want to make this podcast. I can stop talking. But it's like, I
we
don't
had an
think,
hour, bro. Go ahead, shut up. Stop. Don't be asking that question, man. If I ain't cut it off, you going.
okay, I'm about to say, look, I'm about to say, someone was like, why aren't we reacting like harder to like the stuff that's going on around the world? And I completely understand why they would feel that way. But if you understand, well, first of all, there's generational fatigue for some of us, especially the black community that we got going on. A lot of stuff being confirmed that we've been trying to tell people for years, decades, centuries. The people are like, oh my God, this stuff's really happening. Like, that's all that no shit. But like, it's also like this is stuff that even in our lifetime, like I can just say, we have become desensitized. Like stuff like that. Like I remember when I was younger, the idea of a school shooting was like, oh my gosh. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, like the horror. Can I go to school the next day? Boom, boom. You hear about that, it's sad that you hear about it so often. It's kind of like, oh, another one. It's like it's really
Mm,
like it's like, oh, it's a day living in America. You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like it's you never really know.
And
What was it?
it's
Shooting a new was it a Newtown?
think so.
Um, Newtown. I almost said Newtown Call of Duty, but I remember that was happening. I was like, oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
And then I was school in St. Louis. It's just the who was it? Mike Brown.
yeah,
And I remember going to we our school was shut down for like a month. We couldn't go to school because of fear of like protesters and all the other stuff going on. They was fearing for our, the students' lives. I'm thinking like one, like, man, it's crazy this is happening. But also it's crazy because it wasn't happening by me. So I was like, why is this I guess I got like a month off school. We didn't leave till the end of June though. But
yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, my school was terrible. Yeah, I say like you can't really like just school shooters, police, brutality, gunning down the urban youths, as Professor Whipper said. uh, and it's stuff like that. It's just, everything's becoming. I'm sure, like it's always been around. It's just becoming more like a prevalent, relevant subject to talk about.
Yeah,
But also social media and everything. Everybody's connected to everything that's going on in the world, so it's going to be easier for you to see it.
Mhm.
Which also to relate back to our main topic, stupid people are stupid. Like you have it right there. You can like literally see anything at
hmm
just fingertips. Um,
Ooh, going back kind
my
of
bad.
what you
Somebody else said,
you good. Going back to like what you said about like the difference of how like politics felt as kids versus now. Back then it was really like, hey, I don't hate you as a person. I just like have a little disagreement with you on how we should handle this. Now it's like personal attacks every 5 seconds and then saying the most insane
yeah.
thing possible and then going back to personal attacks. Like it's ridiculous. And people are just eating it up.
We kind of like, yeah.
for
You
sure.
said like back when like he was younger, it was different, right? That's what you're saying.
Hmm.
Yeah, it felt different, I
And
guess.
and I agree with 'cause I know it's a shift too. 'Cause I'm like, I don't remember it being this bad. But I see people now, like again, I put a lot of blame on our current president of like, oh, you really willing to cut somebody off because of politics? Yes. Like at this point, it's so intertwined with like people's human rights that I kind of have to. It's like to you to say you are outright like I try to give again, it's gonna sound stupid for the people who claim they didn't do their information, didn't do their research, excuse me, who like might have like anyway, okay, I try to give you a little bit of grace and try to educate you on why what you did was stupid. For the people who are like too far gone, yes, I'm gonna cut you off. Like, what are you talking about? This man is a racist, pedophile, rapist, multi-time felon. Like he got that stuff like our truths 24/7 titles, bro. Like it's crazy. Like that man like it's bad.
32-time felon, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, bro, like it's just this is not just a simple. It's not like what it used to be. It was like, okay, I mean, we really want to dive into it. It was never, we had awful president the past Reagan especially. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
want to
saying?
make it seem like back
Yeah, like
then.
it
Back
was
then, my
Yeah.
Republicans and
no, no,
Democrats were
it never looked
different.
that.
Like, nah, it's always been terrible. I want to say like it just felt like they were taking it a little more serious. I mean, maybe they go hand in hand. No, your president now. It's not really hiding anything. It's all just
I need to
out in
change
the
the black people
open.
to y'all president because he keeps saying your. You say y'all president. Talking to us. Ain't no, who
Yeah,
president?
yeah. No, we didn't vote for that, man.
Yeah.
Show did.
This your president. This is to the viewers. This is to the
Right.
viewers.
Well, here, check this out. Your president.
You
Right.
know who you are. Yeah, just go back to like it just felt like it took it a lot more serious
Yeah.
when it came to like they say I don't know. I still can't believe like what has the man said that like would make you like, oh, this sounds like good ideas. It's like, if you racist, I guess. Well, I'm talking like to the people that, oh, we want to protect the kids. How you gonna do that? Oh, we want to get more jobs. How are you gonna do that?
All
That's
time.
not what's happening. Like the man was already president. It didn't happen the first time. None of this shit happened the first time. So why would you think it was gonna happen the second time? It's like it's saying like when people said like you want to get your own interests. It was a video, so I was like, no, we can't say that because we don't know what their interests are. Maybe their interest was to like have black people be more oppressed or people of color be more oppressed. Maybe that is their interest, racism. But specific to the people that's saying that deluded themselves into thinking that he was gonna make more jobs for people and somehow protect the children. Like, what did he say that made you think that was gonna happen? What happened the first time around for you to be thinking like, oh, he got it this time? I can't understand.
First thing, trusting that a pedophile with the interest of your children is insane. That is that's number one. Like you should like I kind of agree with you. Like I was talking to this couple people actually, not one person, but it was like maybe I would have not really understood, but like at the same time, okay, if this is like his first time around, you don't maybe you try to take this man's word serious. Like you don't know. But like we had the trial run already. Like we already know he lies. Like we already know like he doesn't stand by what he means. We already know for people who care a lot about, America and the government. Well, the government's in a worse position every time he's in president. He becomes a president. Like he has proven to do more harm than good every time. Like like he has years of this. It's not like he was president for a year. We had 4 years of it already. Like we already know. Oh yeah, that was bad. That was a bad timing. He's a sore loser. You saw the whole January 6th situation. Like bro, like he is proven to be just awful. That kind of like like what? Round two, like maybe things would be different. Like it felt like that just doesn't make sense. And I've seen some people like, well, I couldn't trust Kamala. And I'm just like, okay. He's like, some people worry about, oh, what if she says this one thing and it does not turn to be true? That's a natural fear. Like I understand you don't want you don't want to be backstabbed and all your thing. He's proving to be a failure. Like I'd rather take the chance with Kamala, but okay, with good, but he's already had his term. He's proven to be a failure at this. Y'all voting him again? Well, that is not
Mhm.
too. Yeah.
It's crazy because I had to double check, and I just looked up on my phone.
Yeah.
It was like a survey. Like I think it was like a Astoria survey. Oh, they was ranking like the presidents for his first. It was a 2024. He was rated as the lowest ranked president. So I was like, and then just I didn't understand. Like it just happened. Like why was y'all? What did even y'all didn't like it? Like what? I don't. It was like he got to run it back. He got to run it back.
Oh my goodness! And the amount of people that's another that's been blowing me recently is the people who are trying to like turn on him now. The things that are like the things that are triggering them to turn on him is the thing that's upsetting me like kind of the most. In the sense, I'm like, it wasn't all the racist, awful things he did to like children and women and everything like that. It's like I'm seeing so many people turn him because of these gas prices now. I'm like, that was a trigger. I'm like, you said forget all the pedophilia, the crime.
Shit, price of eggs.
Hey, bro, like I'm like that thing that got y'all. Like, forget all the crime against humanity the man committed, or the people that he supports or endorses, people who endorse him have committed. This is what gets y'all. Like,
The one
is it
that
gas? I'm like,
the one
that's the thing that gets.
the thing that got me was all the folks who didn't realize what DEI actually was. They just thought it meant automatic jobs for black people. And then when they lost their job, they're like, "Hey, I know you did actually mean to fire me. So like, is there any way that like this could work out?" They don't realize that unless you are a rich white man, you are a minority in this country. Like the white women lost their jobs. I'm like, well, that wasn't supposed to be us.
Bro,
Poor white folks lost their job. It wasn't supposed to be us. He didn't mean us. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Like in high school, they always said the elites were known as WASPs, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant property owning males. That's all they care about. If you're not in that group, toss you to the side.
Dave Chappelle kind of made a joke about that too on one of his Netflix specials. He would talk about like Trump supporters and everything, and it was like how like poor white people are voting for him and everything, and he was essentially like, there's a class thing. He was like, dumbasses. He didn't support me. He was like, he supported me. He was like, because he's a little bit richer. He was talking about, obviously he's black, but he
Yeah.
got the joke. But it's like all these people who think that he represents them. He don't give a fuck about y'all either. Like, he don't care. And back to like what also the DI thing, the white amount of white people, white women specifically, who have just been like shocked, flabbergasted, like that they're losing their jobs too, and they're like all these things are being come out. Oh, well, I voted for him too. I've been saying some people that he was the closest thing to God. Like what? And I'm just like, and then he don't care about y'all. Like he definitely don't care about you. He's a proven track where he don't care about y'all. And I'm like, but then you still see how many people voted for him. Like how many
Mhm.
people like probably voted for him. The uh Latinos for Trump too. That was been another thing too. I still don't understand how that even became a thing, especially considering his 2016 campaign of building a wall, kick everybody out. I'm like that. You should have known he was never in y'all best interest. And then
Latinos for Trump is
now
like
these ICE
sheeps for wolves.
Where like it don't make no sense. Like what are we doing? And now what was that one girl? I think actually was a one of the it was a Latina woman. But before that she was like she was one of the people who said like, oh, Trump's like the closest thing to God or something like that. And she got deported. I'm like, so now how you feel? Like you got how did that work out for you? That was like the quickest, funniest way of karma. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like you have done, you look doing all this shit. Like I don't know, but like and then man, I go on all day about this stuff. I'm sorry. In the ice raid, now all these white people type, we go back to regular police brutality. What we talking about? Now y'all getting targeted too. Now it's about we just go back to violence against black and brown people. Like, come on, like stop.
Uh-huh.
Man,
uh, all right, we come up on hour 15.
yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about? Continue any other like things somebody say you want to hit back on?
People are stupid and loud. They're loudly stupid,
Yeah.
and I need them to stop.
It ain't gonna stop.
I'm about to say,
Wait.
don't be afraid to be wrong and be willing to change your opinion when new information is presented to you. I guess that's kind of my closing thing at the end of the day. Like, if you're wrong, you're wrong. It's okay. You might have been mistaught or taught wrong yourselves. Once you can hear new information, just be always open to changing your opinion on some stuff like that. It's like you're going to be more open minded. Read, uh, please read because people are not reading and they're just dumb and wrong and loud. And that's my last hit. I can go on my yeah, that's it.
I mean, I got a story for days about just coworkers, just spreading just misinformation and thinking they know something, know better. And me, I'm like, hey man, like older people, they be the first one to say, "Oh, get your education, man. It's good," but then get mad when you use your education to debunk the stupid things that they said to you. Like, well, no, that's not happening at all. Like that's not it. I'm like, hey, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, you think just because you got a degree that you're smarter? Yes, that's exactly what that means. Like, that's what that means. Exactly. Yeah.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
You
Like,
I was
think
smarter
'cause
than
you
you
got
without the degree. Like we.
You think you
for me,
got
that's why
this
you can't be
education
smarter
and I
than
didn't
people.
get it?
Right. Like I'm like, yes, you can be certain. You can be you can be smarter than people in certain aspects of life without a degree. But you certainly can't. Like what Stephen just said, how you think because you're educated than me that you're smarter than me? I got a right to at least. Like I got a valid. Got a valid argument to at least think that way. Like come on. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah. So, Steven, you got any closing statements?
Yeah, just get informed. Get informed. Stay informed. And when you think you're informed enough, get more informed. Because there's a saying my mom used to say, if you think they're stupid when their mouth is closed, don't give them a chance to open their mouth and prove they're stupid. So just stay informed. Just stay informed.
I like it. I like that. Yeah.
You don't know everything, man.
Like,
Last but not least, everything. I forgot what I was about to say. Dang, it just cleared my mind. But that brings to the end of this episode of the Right Hand Man podcast. Before we close it out again, partner with W Energy. Sclera's right there. Genderless energy blend. No shakes, no added sugars. Supposed to be a healthier dietary supplement. There's clarity, so you can focus on shooting those enemies if your aim is bad, like my two co-hosts right here. That's Right Hand Man Podcast. That's it. It's your next episode.